That perfect new boss isn't mentoring you. They're systematically hunting your psychological weaknesses. You know that creeping feeling when a charismatic new boss suddenly seems entirely too perfect? They listen closely to your ideas. They perfectly mirror your drive and your personal ambition. But they are not mentoring you at all. They are systematically assessing your psychological weak points. Corporate manipulators actively hunt for a very specific profile: high technical competence, incredibly low personal boundaries. They desperately need someone who does all the heavy lifting, but will never ever fight back. I used to work for someone who built an entire criminal empire exploiting this exact blind spot. The trap does not snap shut immediately. It slowly closes around you, millimeter by agonizing millimeter. The very first tactical move they make is always strict, absolute, and total information monopolization. Suddenly you realize you are being quietly and deliberately cut out of all direct email chains. Every single piece of critical communication now flows exclusively through their own carefully guarded desk. They position themselves to become the sole, undisputed source of truth in the entire office. Remember this rule: if you do not control the data, you do not control your reality. Next comes triangulation. This is easily the oldest, most effective trick in the manipulator's dark playbook. They intentionally manufacture artificial conflict between you and your closest, most trusted office colleagues. A strategic whisper planted right here. A completely fabricated anonymous complaint casually dropped over there. They isolate you socially so you cannot form any defensive alliances against their control. You end up fighting ghosts in the dark, while they sit back and simply watch. Once you are properly isolated, the real extraction phase begins. Welcome to aggressive credit theft. Your highly successful, sleepless projects miraculously transform into their own visionary, brilliant leadership initiatives. But what exactly happens when a massive, systemic failure inevitably occurs under their direct watch? The blame is surgically and ruthlessly redirected squarely onto your own already exhausted shoulders. Plausible deniability is their impenetrable shield. You are just the convenient, disposable meat shield. Most normal people try to argue basic facts and logic at this incredibly frustrating stage. That is a fatal mistake. They want you emotional, erratic, and visibly losing your temper. Then comes the institutional gaslighting, the slow, deliberate, and cruel distortion of your performance metrics. They move the professional goalposts so quietly, you actually start thinking you are going crazy. You begin seriously questioning your own professional competence and your fundamental grip on reality. That exact moment of hesitation is precisely what they need to finally break you completely. Before you can expose their toxic framework, they preemptively initiate the brutal discard phase. A calculated smear campaign designed to completely destroy your professional reputation before you can speak. If nobody in the entire industry believes you, the corporate psychopath survives to hunt again. So how exactly do you neutralize a dangerous psychological threat that you cannot simply outrank? You stop playing their rigged game and you start building an impenetrable fortress of evidence. Document every single interaction. Note the exact time, the date, and the precise verbal phrasing used. Cold, hard paper trails are the natural, undisputed predator of the modern corporate psychopath. Maintain strong external networks. Never, ever let this manipulator become your only professional reference point. Most importantly, you must establish rigid, unbreakable emotional boundaries that they cannot ever penetrate. When they fish for an emotional reaction, give them absolute, terrifying, and unblinking ice instead. A master manipulator has absolutely no power over a target they cannot accurately read. Look very closely at your team tomorrow morning. Who is really pulling the hidden strings?